conference championship game. There's simply nothing quite like the intensity when an SEC title is on the line. All the legendary players, the epic moments who have made their mark on this occasion. The intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the number 1 team in the land. A crew today that's looking to make a strong statement. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Okay, now we'll get our first look at this offense here today. And as this quarterback takes the field, eager to see how...
Yeah, this guy is their Superman. And when that opening kickoff is kicked up into the air, his cape goes on. He sets everything into place.
Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. That's the flea flicker executed perfectly. We're seeing more and more of this in college football, Kurt.
Yeah, and it's just one of those gadget plays you like to have in your arsenal. The defense, in this case, they were sucked up and completely out of position after that initial handoff. It allowed the receiver to get behind the coverage and make it for an easy touchdown pass.
Set to kick the ball off now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So Tennessee's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players.
Field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need some... Boy, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got well, and, you know, Chris, they are able to recruit the nation when it comes to quarterback play because of the history and tradition they have. Started really with Peyton Manning, but has worked its way.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Goes. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback. You just can't take the sack.
Off the play fake on first down. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Oh, and it's dropped. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They stop him at the 40.
Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage.
Downs. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Lets it go. He's got it near the end zone. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up in the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
They can get clicking in this possession. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackle made on the play that
dominate the line of scrimmage and have a talented back behind him. You continue.
Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here.
From his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own team.
Caught behind the line. It's Cook. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. The pass rush closing in. Down he goes. A sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. Up schematically, help that offensive line and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They make the stop, but and the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run.
Defense to have to deal with.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Nice throw, caught for a completion. Defense.
He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw.
That's a designed quarterback keeper. Stop right at the... Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He's swarmed by the...
handful of two-point conversion plays that they could use for this kind of situation. Let's see what they can dial up. Well, we've watched this guy all year, and we know that he is a threat when they get down inside that 5-yard line. It's 4th down and goal. The defense just did not anticipate that this guy's legs could hurt him, and they did for a touchdown.
Out on the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Oh, and it's a fumble! Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
Hey, Chris, we can hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's running out of time here.
Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create...
And then first down, right back to the running game. And they
allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. And as we motion from the offense, a pop pass on the jet sweep. He's got some room. Can he get there?
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch.
Last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. He's going to take off here. He's wrapped up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And the defender gets a blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They bring him down. Second down play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He'll take a deep shot here.
Followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
They stop. The back's got it. And they tackle him, but not...
already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit.
Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Tipped, and they're backed up a long way to go for a first down. Pressure is coming. And that pass rush has trapped him into sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense, scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
This will be a 45-yard attempt. And he knocks it right through the uprights.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised.
Come up with a stop here. On the ground, it's Thompson. Breaking free at the 35. And the play is good enough, and the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Makes the defender miss. They get him down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's across the 25. Stiff arms the man. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. field goal on the last possession. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. That's a big game. Here comes a handoff. Defense makes this. They'll try to run for the first down. Brought down, but it's passed. Looking to throw it on first down. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
If this team can hold on today, quarterback so many times, really every time the opposing offense does something positive, it feels like a sack just stops.
They look to throw it here on second down. It's in. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot. And he is wide open for a huge gain.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size, he's got the speed, he's a difficult matchup, and here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
First half, they'll have to regroup in intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Oh, can you believe? After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Receiver makes the grab. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. Lets it go quickly. And he's got it. Looking to throw yet again. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw to the left. Makes the catch. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. It's caught downfield. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Just give this guy the ball and let him do the rest. The quarterback does a nice job of just putting the ball in the receiver's hands, and then he uses his legs with the run after the catch for the touchdown.
For the half or play it more conservatively. Passes the 40. It'll be first down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And it's complete downfield. Heads out of bounds. And he drops back in the gun. Tries the right with a quick throw. Keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. It's a quick grab. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be a pop pass on the jet sweep. Got a lane. Can he get in?
Chris, this is a great touchdown by the quarterback and receiver, but I just can't help but think this is why defensive coordinators work so hard on the pursuit drill. Better effort from the collective defense might have prevented that from being a touchdown.
Take it to intermission. Here's the second down play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, for many, this is the best conference in all of football, and the first half of this SEC championship was filled with excitement and incredible pageantry. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by acknowledging the sparkling play of this tight end. The guy's like an aircraft carrier out there as a blocker, and then when he releases and shows off that speed and route running, he's almost unguardable. Gotta believe he won't be able to go anywhere in this second half without someone attached to his hip. And with that, let's...
The field. First play of the second half is a handoff. Goes back on here from the 10. Caught in the backfield. It's Cook. Defense react their own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Falls incomplete. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's looking to scramble. The sophomore calls his own.
The first, keep this drive moving.
And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. This one
Advantage. They couldn't connect on that try. Give credit to that defensive back, man. He played that perfectly.
inside the 35 now. Marked out of bounds.
In front of him, he's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the
Horton down here in the red zone. Using his legs, it's Thompson. And they finally stop. And try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this. All reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
What risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Bringing pressure. They've got him.
To find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Tackle finally made. That's it. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. It's an out route. The catch made.
Again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Run down.
I'll be getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Will he score here? That's another touchdown, an old-school performance from this running back in a conference championship game.
Yeah, as big as it gets, conference championship on the line, he decides to have his best game of the season in this game with everybody watching. What a game.
Back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. So 2nd and long from the 24. They'll feed the back again. They bring him down. And somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage.
False start.
3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Going the other way, can they stop him? And the interception taken to the house, a pick-6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. Let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
To bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. Finds the receiver wide open. To stop completion. First down. They're going to throw the football. They bring him down quickly. Here's 2nd down. Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty.
False start.
Previous play. It's a draw play. He's found some room at the 45. Just line up on 1st and 10 now. He'll hand it off. Goes back. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This off against their quarterback.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's got it for a big gain. On first down, it's play action. Looking to scramble. On the junior, gets home, making a sack there.
Man, this pass rush has gotten home so many. Have your backs and tight ends chipped at the line. Anything they can do, because what they've done up to this point, it's just not working.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Breaking tackles. Oh, and he fumbles. And the defense jumps on the football. And there's the handoff. And the run moves.
First half, and he's already at it again.
Running out of time in the pocket.
More athletic every year in college football.
That's good for first down yardage to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he pulls in the catch. Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they'll bring him down after it. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes a quick grab. That's a big gain, the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. And the ball's just... Here comes a throw from the red zone. Grab made by the tight end. And he's run it.
And put them in a position to win this game. Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
Out on the field. They moved it well last time. Got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. From the shotgun, drops back. Defense is coming after him. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
I really knew it. He's on his back.
From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. And he pulls it in for a big gain. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pass is caught.
Trying to secure a victory.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he shot. Looking to chuck it again. Throws to the tight end. This one's going to fall. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he'll be taken down, but a pop pass on the jet sweep. The ball is loose. The defense has picked up the football going the other way. Just here, got a timeout as the coach wants the officials to take another look. He thinks he might have a shot at getting this overturned.
Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover, does a good job of being physical and making that play.
Defense wraps it. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Brought down to the 20. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. They stop him, but it's a design quarterback keeper. And he's finally tackled out. Takes the snap and takes off on the run.
Coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And it's incomplete as time runs out. Game over. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.